right, we should be ready to go. All right, what's going on, Dan?
Oh, not too much. I am a little upset. I meant to wear my Godzilla shirt because we're doing foods around the world, and we are talking about Japan. And I felt like it was only natural to wear my Godzilla shirt, but I forgot it. So I'm kicking myself right now for the missed opportunity. But we got a good one tonight. We are doing food around the world. So those who are not watching live, like we've been saying, there's a lot of you guys that aren't watching live. We go every Monday night and Wednesday night at 9:30 Eastern time. And it's fun to play live. Obviously you can watch still, not live like a lot of people are doing, but it's fun to get on and watch that way too and play that way. So every Monday and Wednesday night at 9:30 you can watch the live version. Those who have not played and those who are new to it, the rules are simple. We do 5 questions in 5 rounds, so 25 questions total. At the end of each round, the person with the highest score wins, and we do the top 3 people get points. You get 1 point, and person with the most points at the end wins. So top 3, not only does correct answer count, but also the speed in which you've answered. So
yep. Oh, we got a good one. All right, foods around the world. All right, let me.
Yeah. I did not make any of these questions, so I don't know any of these. Kyle's the one. Kyle had some fun with this one, I think. So.
Yeah, we're gonna find out. I had to do a lot of research on this. I'm not gonna lie. I could have just asked my wife. She majored in culinary. However, she's playing tonight, and I can't give away answers. So we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out how much she knows about this right now. So
what categories do we got? We got 5 different countries. Which ones we got?
We got Japanese, Italian, Greek, French, and American. Had to throw American in there. I mean, All right.
Sean says Michael Keaton's not the best live action Batman. Had to say it. I wholeheartedly agree. I like Michael Keaton.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say it. If I saw Michael Keaton in the alleyway, I would not be afraid. No. If I saw Ben Affleck's Batman in the alleyway, I'd crap my pants till next Sunday. So just saying.
All right. We looking good?
Yeah. I like the background.
Thank you. I would not want to eat that food if it was purple. However, I thought it had nice ambiance to it.
Yes, absolutely.
A lot of people on tonight. A lot of people like international foods. All right, here we go. We're starting with Japanese. All right, number 1. Why were condiments such as wasabi originally introduced to complement sushi? To kill bacteria, to enhance the flavor, people complained that sushi was too fishy tasting, or none of the above?
This is interesting because I've had wasabi once. I'm not a sushi eater. A lot of people saying 1, and that'd be really interesting. Does wasabi kill bacteria? That's the question.
I don't know, but I do know that sushi was introduced before refrigeration, and wasabi was introduced to kill bacteria. I don't know if it actually does, but that was the theory behind it, apparently.
Huh. That's really interesting.
I learned a shit ton of new stuff yesterday.
Wow. That's actually really interesting. I'm going to learn a lot, I think, on this one.
Steph says she just copied everyone else.
going with the crowd.
All right, number 2. Which fish traditionally is not supposed to be used for sushi, but it ultimately still is? Salmon, bluefish, tuna, or flounder?
I'm going to go tuna. And the only reason I say tuna is because that's the only one I know that's actually used. I know they use salmon, like salmon skin rolls. I only know that from Friends. I'm going to be honest. I just want to let the Friends fans know here. I really want Kyle to do an unagi question, and he missed out. He didn't do an unagi one, I don't think.
No.
But
a lot of people going with 1 and 3, and I feel like that's the one that most people know is part of sushi. So you want to know what it is?
Yeah, I do.
It is salmon. So salmon actually is not supposed to be used for sushi, but ultimately it is the most popular fish for sushi.
Salmon's not even native to Japan waters, is it? I don't know. But...
I don't think so. And I think it has something to do with originally it was thought that if it was raw, you couldn't eat it. But then that was, I guess, proven wrong, I think. I don't know.
Huh.
Things and stuff. All right, number 3. Which Japanese city has more restaurants than any other city in the world? This shocked me because I mean Japan's not like something you would think is like massive like that. Yokohama, Osaka, Tokyo, or Nagoya. I always get the questions that have like the hardest.
Kyle reading geography. Yeah, words are hard.
Yes, they definitely are. This actually shocked me that Japan had, out of all countries, had a city that had more restaurants than any other city in the world.
Probably half of them are McDonald's.
A lot of people going with 2 and 3. The answer is, I'm not going to give it away. We'll wait for the game to tell us. What do you think, Dan?
I'm going to go with Tokyo because I don't think any other city, I was going to say, I don't think any other city even compares in size, but.
Yeah, Tokyo's about double the size of Yokohama. I think it was number 2. I should ask my brother-in-law and sister-in-law because he's in the Navy and they were stationed in Japan for 3 years. So I should have just asked them for all the good Japanese cuisine questions. Number 4. All right. There's various types that are said to be. There's various things that are said to be done to Kobe beef cows in an effort to enhance flavoring. Which of these is not one of them? Given beer, massage daily, sang to daily, played classical music.
Now this one I do know because I've always wanted to try Kobe beef, and
this is interesting because I don't know if it's ever actually like. Apparently, it's kind of like an urban legend. Like these are the things that they say are done to it.
Yeah, because I know they give them beer, copious amounts. I understand because it helps with there's a lot of more fat in the Kobe.
Yeah,
beef.
a lot of marbling,
which I would love. They're massaged all the time, and I believe they play classical music, so I think they're just not sang to. Yeah, that's interesting. That's I really want to try it, but I believe it's like almost impossible for the U.S. to get. So it's very, very rare. And very expensive.
Isn't like the U.S. version of like wagyu or something?
Wagyu beef or something? Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Okay, number 5. Why are the noodles in a bowl of ramen yellow? Eggs, traditional Japanese spices, none of the above, or alkaline water?
If it's alkaline water, I don't know. I'm going to lose it. Tess says beers given to them. Grr. Tess, you know how happy a cow would be if it had a 6-pack of Genesee beer? That'd be one happy cow.
That's right, a 6-pack of Jenny. It's all you need. Or what about like Red Dog?
Yeah, you give a cow a 6-pack of beer, they're not going to care what they're having.
So the answer actually is alkaline water.
No way.
That's what my sources tell me.
What?
Yeah.
What is alkaline water? Wow, nobody got that. That's interesting.
That's what my very reliable online sources tell me.
I don't know exactly what alkaline water is. Is it like water that's like? Is that the water that's like used like reverse osmosis to like filter it? Or I don't know for sure. I'm just talking out of my butt here.
You're talking science to me. You know how that goes.
All right, so we got Stephanie Stevens with 1. Buff Edits with 1, and Cedar Sense with 1. All right, going in, we had a couple other people with 3. No one with a perfect score that one, so I always find that interesting. We're going into Italian foods. This is one I'm not sure. I feel like a lot of people are going to get these. I don't know what the questions are, but I feel like Italian and American are probably going to be the 2 people are really.
I felt like Italian and I felt like Japanese and French were going to be the 2 hard ones for people.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Question number 1. Gnocchi is a type of pasta, but what is the main ingredient? Cheese, spinach, potato, or eggs?
What do you think of gnocchis?
It depends. I like chicken gnocchi from Olive Garden. That's about the only gnocchi I've ever had, and it's amazing.
I like gnocchi with sauce. We've got a few places locally that make pretty good gnocchi. What do you think it is?
I think it's potato, right? Isn't that like how gnocchi is made most of the time? Is potato.
It is potato, and I think the reason I like gnocchis is because there's not a whole lot of potato in it. Like I'm not a big fan of pierogies.
Nope, pierogies are overrated.
I don't like frozen pierogies as much. Like the homemade ones are really good. Like Tessa's family does like pierogies with like Christmas Eve dinner and everything, and like those are really good because they're all like handmade and fresh and everything. And I like the sauerkraut ones honestly better than the potato ones.
Oh, that just sounds gross. Sauerkraut's just a nasty word.
Oh, I like sauerkraut.
All right, question number 2. Oh, what do we got here? There we go. Amaretti is a little crunchy biscuit with the flavor of which nut? Walnuts, pistachios, almonds, or hazelnut? I have no idea. I don't even know. If I had to guess, pistachio sounds a little Italian. I don't know. Almonds, maybe?
Cedarson says I'm on keto. You guys are killing me with the food talk.
That's funny.
A lot of people going with almonds and a lot of people going with hazelnut. Interesting. What do you think it is?
I'm gonna say pistachio only because almonds. I don't know how old this recipe is, but like almonds are such a new like first world thing because they're so hard to because they're so hard to grow. They require so much water.
Mm-hmm.
And they're very expensive, and that's one of the reasons they are expensive. They're just very resource intensive. Interesting. Question number 3. Which of these is not a quote-unquote filled pasta? Tortellini, ravioli, fusilli, Jesus, capelletti. I'm turning into Kyle here, jumbling up my words. I know I know 2 of these. I don't even know the other 2. I don't know capelletti, and I don't know fusilli.
I know capelletti only because I had them before at the Italian Fest when we were in high school.
Okay.
And they are filled. So the answer is 3 fusilli.
What is fusilli?
I think fusilli are like a spiral one. I think. I don't know. I should ask Tess. She's right upstairs, so she would definitely know.
Well, she got that. Looks like most people got that one right.
I'm pretty sure she's cooked with just about every type of pasta. I didn't even know there was like half the pastas that there are. So we pretty much had like I pretty much stuck to spaghetti and things like that.
Yeah. Question number 4. New York City is known to have many great pizzerias. Why do many locals believe that New York City has superior pizza? They use different cheese. They burn the ovens hotter when baking the pizza, the water, or none of the above.
This one's going to be interesting.
The New York water. That is an interesting. The other 2 would make sense. I feel like none of the above is something that maybe, but like if the New York tap water could be a thing though because it's God knows what's in that.
It is the water. So that's the reason the bagels are considered from New York City to be superior than everywhere else as well. The tap water.
Wow, that's sketchy. I'm just gonna go out and say it.
So I came up with that question because I saw it on something on like a food channel over at Tessa's parents' house. We were watching the one time, and I thought it was really interesting, and it has something to do with the way it reacts with the yeast. And then I double checked it yesterday, and that's what it said.
Wow. Last question. What city is often credited with the quote-unquote deep dish pizza? Is it Rome, New York, Venice, or Chicago? I love a good deep dish pizza.
I do too.
There's no Chicago Unos around. I don't even know if they're even around anymore, like as a company. But man.
Oh, man. Pizzeria Uno was
Uno was. And that's really the only kind of deep dish I've ever honestly had because around here everything's
the closest thing that we had was maybe Pizza Hut, but we don't even have a Pizza Hut around us anymore.
No,
that wasn't a true deep dish, but it was at least like a thicker kind of thing.
Yeah, so everyone got that right.
I was gonna say that was meant to kind of be a an everything question right there, everybody.
All right, what's the total here from part 2? Do we have a new set of 3 or are we going to have new leaders here? So it looks like Sean, Tess, and Mitchell. We do have a new 3.
Totally new 3.
And Mitch. All right, let's get on to what do we have for part 3?
Greek
food. This is not going to, I am not going to.
You might be surprised.
Maybe.
I actually knew more about Greek food than I thought I did.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really have. I'm trying to think of Greek food I've even eaten. I've never even had a gyro before, and I feel like that's like the intro to Greek food. I don't like the name, and I don't like how to me it looks like Mexican food just with a thicker like tortilla roll or tortilla shell. What are you gonna call it? I don't like it.
All right, I would have gotten this one wrong until I looked it up. What is feta cheese made of? Goat milk, cow milk, sheep milk, yak milk.
Well, yak milk. Give me some yak milk. I really don't know, but
A lot of people going with one.
I would have gone with goat's milk. But
I would have too. However, it is sheep milk.
really, that's gross.
Yeah. I thought for sure it was goat milk. Like I wasn't even going to look up the answer, but then I did, and at least I'm pretty sure it was sheep milk. Let me wait for the game to tell us, but I'm pretty positive it was sheep.
Yeah, that's wow, that's interesting.
Yeah, everybody had the same thought I did. I thought for sure it was goat milk.
I would have bet money on that. Okay, it's interesting. See, told you I don't know Greek food.
Number 2. What is the most commonly used grain in Greek cuisine? Wheat, barley, oats, or rye?
I would go with barley. I feel like Greeks, maybe wheat, but I don't know.
A lot of people going with 4.
I'm gonna go with barley, but
And a lot of people going with 2. I thought barley as well, but I'm not going to tell you what the answer is.
you can't remember what it is.
No, I do. All right, I'll tell you it's 1.
Really?
Yep.
That's so boring.
I know.
That's
Like,
what
see, I
you
thought
like
barley
using.
for sure. I was like, oh, it's going to be something badass, like, something we don't use a lot here in the States. But
I wonder why we don't. I don't know really anything that has barley in it that I could think of.
Tess makes a really good beef and barley stew. It's freaking awesome. All right, number 3. This is a dessert pastry made with layered phyllo pastry, nuts, and honey. What is it? It's delicious. Bugatsa, baklava, mellow macarona, katafi. Looks like a lot of people like this.
I've never tried baklava because of the name.
Oh, delicious.
It's freaked me out. I don't know why.
If you like honey and you like just like dessert pastries,
I do.
awesome.
But man, I don't know. I don't like the name baklava. It scares me.
It's delicious.
Everyone got that right. Okay. I thought that'd be a tougher one, but
I did too. I thought I'd get at least 1 or 2 people. I guess everybody knows what baklava is.
I couldn't tell you what was in it. That was just the only one I knew.
Number 4. What type of sauce / dressing is usually found on I don't know if it's gyro or gyro, but
it's a gyro.
Oh,
that's how Arby's says it in their commercials.
It's got to be right then. Mayonnaise, Thousand Island, Greek yogurt, or tzatziki.
What is tzatziki? I don't even know what that is.
You've never heard of tzatziki sauce?
No, Kyle. I have about 3 different desserts I stick to.
Well, tzatziki is the answer.
Oh, I guess a gyro is not a dessert. A gyro's, but
it's like a creamy sauce. I think it's made out of like cucumbers and something else. I don't know. It's pretty good.
I have the diet of like a 3-year-old, probably. Honestly, cucumber yogurt sauce. That's disgusting. Why would people? It
actually
do that?
Is pretty good.
No. That sounds gross. Ew. Yep. No, thank you. I'll stick to my burger and fries. I'm good with that.
Number 5. What's the most typical element of Greek cuisine? Olive oil, tomato, wine, feta cheese. A lot of people
saying
going,
one.
everybody going with one.
It's probably what I would go with. Yeah, I mean, I got into a kick where like I use olive oil as my base to like instead of any other cooking oil.
I do like olive oil a lot. Isn't it supposed to be healthier for you too?
That's what they say. I don't know.
People are also skinny.
Probably.
They all come out looking like John Stamos.
I don't know. I think that's or Giannis Antetokounmpo, one of the two.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only two Greek people I know. All right, so we got 3 reoccurring ones. We got Tess with 2 now, Stephanie with 2, and Sean all with 2 going into the 4th round. What do we got?
French.
Oh boy, this is going to be real fun to pronounce.
That's right. You got to do this round. I don't think there was anything too hard. There actually should be a couple of fun. Well, they're all going to be fun. I mean, I made the questions, so they're all going to be awesome.
Did you do the one I asked you to about the gray stuff?
No, for that. That'll be the bonus question in case we go to sudden death.
Okay. Yeah, I like that. All right. Question number 1. What is well?
Hold on. Did those questions not?
We might only have 4 rounds here, folks. We may have had a double copy on accident.
We're gonna find out. Hold on.
I was just gonna say, let's see what the next question is and see.
May have just done that one question.
Now everyone knows, though. So
Buffett keeps answering 3. Technical error. I could probably tell you what the questions were if I can remember them.
That's just weird. I don't know why.
Let's see what happens. If it does, then we'll just move to the 4th one, and then
I'm just excited to get to the American food one. I think I'm gonna know that. Yeah, I think.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that, guys. It must have double copied it somehow. Haven't had that happen yet.
Yeah, that is weird.
Let's move to American.
That's okay. We are now. It's a close match for everyone. So, All right, here we go. Go into American foods. Let's try it. Hopefully, Kyle can copy it for the 3rd time. It's all your fault. No big deal.
Oh, now I'm nervous.
Please, no. I'm sure it's fine. I've never seen it do that before, but it's easy to do if you don't double check, I guess.
There we go.
Oh boy. Question number 1. A po' boy is a type of what? Soup, sandwich, sauce, or pastry? So all I know is like a shrimp po' boy. And I have no idea what it is.
Do you know where it comes from?
It comes from Louisiana. I know that. Like New Orleans and stuff. But I don't know, like... I don't know.
Sandwich.
It is a sandwich? I've had one down in the Carolinas, which is not Louisiana. But
if it's made right, they're really good.
It was very good. It was really good. You gotta like shrimp, I guess, if it's a shrimp one. What would be another type of po' boy that you'd even have? I don't know.
I don't know. I've only ever had shrimp.
Yeah, maybe that's the only one you can get.
Stevenson says that's French. Yeah, I think for this one I just did it based on like foods that a lot of Americans consume.
It originated in France, but really popular in the U.S. We'll go with that. Question number 2. This restaurant started in California and has grown to be the largest restaurant chain in the world in terms of revenue. What is it? Burger King, Subway, McDonald's, or Starbucks? So,
a lot of 3s and 1s. What is it, Dan? You know this.
Yeah, so McDonald's is by far and away the largest restaurant chain. For a while, Subway was catching them. But Subway
in the U.S., actually, in terms of revenue, Subway is larger, but worldwide, McDonald's is the largest. McDonald's started in San Bernardino, California.
And I think Subway is easier probably to plop down, I'm sure, than a McDonald's. You know, it doesn't require too much. But yeah, I think, and Subway's been in they've had a lot of scandals the last 10 years with, now recently it's been like ingredients, things like that. So question number 3, what is used to make hummus? Edamame, chickpeas, sunflower seeds, or cauliflower? So another thing that I never had until I was like 20. Hummus is one of those things that, like, I don't know anybody that just craves hummus.
I hate hummus.
It's just a weird thing. Like, why would
the
you call
texture
it?
of puke?
Yeah, and it's kind of looks like it too. And like, I get that some people, like, there's that Sombra commercial they used to have for a while, that big company that makes hummus. But like, why choose hummus as a name? It's a terrible name.
Tess says she craves hummus. Buff Edit says, hummus. Ugh.
Cedar Sense don't have pedophiles as your spokesperson. Talking about Jared for Subway. Yeah, that definitely hurts you a little bit too. Oopsie. Yeah, so the answer is chickpeas. So again, chickpeas are weird. What is chickpea? I don't even know what it actually is. Question number 4. Which of these soft drinks was the first to be introduced? This is an interesting one. Pepsi, RC Cola, Dr. Pepper, or Coca-Cola?
This is going to be really
I do know the answer to this one.
I would be able to narrow it down between 2 of them. And I was pretty sure I was right on this originally, and I was. So we're going to see whatever everybody else thinks. All right, Dan, what do you think?
It's Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper is like the oldest soft drink.
By about, I think it was 5 years. It was actually introduced like 5 years prior to Coca-Cola.
Yep.
RC Cola was about 10 years later, and then Pepsi didn't come around till like the 50s.
Mm-hmm.
But Coke and Dr. Pepper have both been around since the 1800s.
I had RC Cola a couple years back, and I actually really enjoyed it. They had it at a restaurant, and I was like, man, I prefer it over Pepsi. But Pepsi and Coke are definitely the 2 giants now. And Dr. Pepper's pretty big now, but Dr. Pepper's its own company. Them and Keurig.
Yeah.
Question number 5. What's the oldest brewery in the United States? Is it Pabst, Yuengling, Miller, or Coors? I do know this one as well. Only because they say it on all their like.
Geez, so did everybody else. Wow. I figured we get a couple people.
Curtis
Curtis
not
that far from where we are.
Curtis likes the blue ribbon. He's a PBR fan.
No.
You should have put Jenny on there, Kyle. Put Genesee.
What's that?
You should have put Genesee on there. Give them a little love. I think they're the second. They're New York's oldest brewery. Fun fact.
Yeah.
And I think they're the top 5 oldest breweries, I'm pretty sure, in America, which is kind of cool. Representing Rochester.
Yuengling's not that far from us, though. They're in Pensy.
Yeah, that's true.
I think Pabst was 3rd. Miller was 4th. Coors was like 10th.
Yeah. Well, it's out west. I mean, it's definitely out further.
I think
Anheuser-Busch
was 5th.
This one we got Caden on the board. And Sean started off really slow this time, Sean, and you've hit the last 3 here. And then Mama S with 1. So do we want to do the final? I think this would be a fun one.
Wait, so who won? Or do you want me to try to remember my French questions?
God, I feel like that's going to be a nightmare to try to.
I remember I remember 3 of them.
We'll just do the final question tonight. We'll do that.
All right. Let me pull this down.
So Sean did win. We had a couple of people in second place with Tess and Stephanie, and then we had Caden, Mama S, Cedar Sense, Buff Edits, and Mitch with 1 as well. Give me a second here so I can look at the answer.
Caden says, "Yay, I may never win, but at least I'll leave my mark."
That's true. You know what? You're right. All right.
Give me a minute here. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, exactly.
Only one he got right was the beer question.
Come on. Let's see here. Just this is actually
Next time we do food, guys, we'll do an extra category to make up for the missed French questions. We'll add French in as a sixth category.
yes. All right. So, all right. I do have an answer. This is very interesting because I would not have gotten this. So,
what's the category?
The category is it's actually French, just because it has to do with. So anyone can answer this. It's just kind of a fun final question one, and you have to get it right. It's not a who comes closest because it's a dessert. And in the movie Beauty and the Beast, in the song "Be Our Guest," Lumiere says, "Try the gray stuff; it's delicious." What is the gray stuff in Beauty and the Beast? I did not know this. They serve it at Disney World, so Steph and I will be trying that in about a month. But Disney, I think, does the same thing. But I had to get it confirmed by I just had to look it up, and there's a film like thing on here that Cedarson says snail oil. No, that sounds awful, but the name gray stuff probably cheese souffle. That's not a bad guess.
I think later in the song they say cheese souffle.
They do, yeah. Curtis says lean. Curtis, I don't know what that means. Sean went with souffle. A lot of souffle. Oh, there we go. He said mouse, but I know he's talking about moose. So he just beat out Mama. So Dirk was correct. It is a type of moose. Apparently, it's a whipped moose. He just spelled it differently. He was able going mouse.
Yeah, that's actually what happened to Mortimer. That's why Mickey replaced him.
Yeah, exactly. He got turned into the gray stuff. Poor fella. So, all right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Sorry about round 4. Just a little glitch on that. That's really weird. We'll make sure, I guess, go through and double check. I don't know why it does that. But
yeah, I've never seen it do that. So it must just not have saved it properly or something. But yeah, we'll do another food one
very soon, probably.
I say we'll do another food one really soon, and we'll add a 6th round in there.
So, all right, we'll see you guys on Wednesday. We got regular trivia, which is going to be your regular stuff, and we'll see you guys on Wednesday.
Have a great night.
Have a good night, guys.